And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Memphis Tigers offense will start this game off. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
They'll give it to the back. Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going.
It's a seam wide open. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Lewis wants to pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Power football with the run. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to...
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Cross. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the East Carolina Pirates offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense.
He's going for the big play. He's got it on the right. Finds some room. Touchdown, East Carolina. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Turns it on in midfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll leave it with him. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? They'll try to run for it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Looks as if he'll have enough to pick up the Memphis first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Lewis to throw. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time.
Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Memphis.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Montgomery. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
And that throw was a bullet by the quarterback on that curl route in zone coverage. And how about the anticipation? He gets rid of this pass before his receiver is even turned around. I love it.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Caught near the sticks. It's Montgomery. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Pirates are on the move. Looking downfield, it's Hauser. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Pirates need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play, stops the drive. Didn't room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. The stiff arm, and now he's got room. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Smith. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Defense wants to bring the heat. Lewis wants to pass. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Rushes on him. Takes a shot as he lets it go. He's got it on the left. Off and running. Touchdown, Pirates. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer. Right in the breadbasket. Nice play. Nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Memphis wants to move quickly.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the gift. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Lewis to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Here's an example of bend but don't break defense. And yeah, they've given up some yards on this drive, but after that quick sack. They've now set up 3rd and long, and now they've got an opportunity to finally get off the field.
He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? And the field goal unit is on the field. Nestled just inside that right upright. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll go out of bounds at the 39. Good return, and the offense could certainly do a lot worse than this for starting field position. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. Into the secondary on the right. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. After that huge play, right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. In the red zone, it's Montgomery. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Pirates are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Unloads to the wideout. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. It is perfect. They take a 4-point lead here in the 2nd.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Makes the quick grab.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Finds a little space. There he goes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Big 1st down sack for the defense, brings up 2nd down. Back to pass. The sure hands, it's Thompson. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got it in the middle, it's Hawkins. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Running back searching for a hole. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. formation sets him up with a 1st and goal. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Got his man out of the backfield. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Lewis wants to pass. Going for 6. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. They'll go to the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
Well, the offense on 3rd down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But the defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up 4th down.
And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And it's no good. And guys, still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Montgomery. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Pirates will hustle to the line. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He lets it fly. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Looking for more room. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Memphis about to boot it away to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Jenkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Pirates have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense getting set for 1st down. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes to grab. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down.
You You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
You know they'd love to convert this 3rd down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Memphis. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Navy is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to watch. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to USF.
Dropping back, it's Hauser.
Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things...
Pulls it in down the middle. Tons of room in the middle. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, ECU.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Hold it. Finds his man on the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the 3rd. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Cross. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Quickly out to the tight end. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Now the play fake. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Hauser. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Got a man. It's Smith. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab.
This guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
The Pirates now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Trying to impose their will with the run. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They need the 40 to convert here on third down. Motion from the wideout. On third down, he drops to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Pirates are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Pirates back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking for a crease, it's Jenkins. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Hauser. Using his legs to buy some time. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting. Had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Thompson. Oh, a lot of space. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. Memphis picking up the tempo.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, the ground game. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Do you see how fast he got to the ball carrier? Get that tackle for loss? Wow.
They kick it away on 4th down. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. The give to the back. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. To the air, it's Hauser. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Pirates send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Going right to work up top. Fires to the middle. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Finds his man. It's Smith.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that's how you take care of one of the faster quarterbacks in college football. You don't even give him a chance to scramble. That defense was all over him. They had multiple guys win their...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Montgomery. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Pirates are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. The give to the back. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's got it. 1st down and more. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Run in the red zone. It's Jenkins. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. They'll come to the line 1st and goal with the lead and the clock working in their favor. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the